All right, guys. Questions are closed. I don't have many, so we're going to leave it at that. Let me send out angel numbers and we'll get started. Hey, Astro. Who's in here? Hey, Astro. Hey, Boo. Let me actually light sage. I want to clear out the energy. Oh, shoot. That's odd. Could you guys hear me? You can? Okay, that's so weird. How come I don't? That's odd. I haven't sent out any numbers yet, love. I'm about to send them out now. That's fine, my love. No worries. I'm about to send them out right now. Just want to get myself organized here. Hey, Martinez. Hey, Astro. Hey, Boo. My microphone looks weird, so I just wanted to make sure everybody could hear me. Okay. Okay. All right. And I'm closing out questions, so we're just gonna do these and that's it. I don't have much today. For the first person, I sent you 2 numbers by mistake. You know what? We'll leave it at that so nobody get confused. You probably needed both numbers. All right, everybody should have gotten their numbers. Let me know if you didn't. Questions are officially closed. All right, we're going to start off with number 0909. I want to know about the third party or third parties, if he's going to let them go, or what is our outcome for the month of August. Okay. For MC, what is currently going on? Is this person dealing with someone else other than number 9 currently? What does he got going on as far as third party situation? Emperor and the 5 of Wands. Nine of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. Emperor, 10 of Pentacles. 5 of Wands, King of Cups. 9 of Cups, the Moon. Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. He looks like he's in a commitment. King and the Queen of Wands. Is this number 0909? No. He's in a commitment currently. Well, let me put it this way. He's dealing with someone. But with the Devil and the 10 of Pentacles, this is something toxic. All right. This could be also like some kind of financial codependence. There's something here about, there's a lot of energies here. The person that he can be dealing with that he won't let go could have many options. That I will tell you. It looks like he is going to be leaving this situation behind though. What's going on between MC and this person? The Ace of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Cups. There's a lot of back and forth, hot and cold, on and off. The Star, the 7 of Swords. There's deception here. It could be on both of their ends. I don't know why they're showing up. Like a soulmate. There could be like a soulmate, but there's some kind of karmic energy with this person. So they could be dealing with one another, but the feminine has options that they don't want to let go of, and the masculine is non-committal. So I feel like eventually he is going to move on from this situation, because there is something here about 7 of Swords, 3 of Cups. There's third party. So yes, there is third party energy. It's not just this one person. 6 of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Fool, and the Tower. I feel like it's going to be coming to an end. Somebody's going to become like, somebody's going to free themselves from this situation. It could be the feminine. All right. Her intuition is telling her that she needs to kind of do better. All right. Because this is all breadcrumbing energy. So maybe that's why she has her options open, because he's non-committal. Yeah. What's the Devil? Queen of Wands. He's dealing with multiple people. He is. Queen of Wands, the Devil. Then you got the Queen of Pentacles. Then she has other people in her energy too. So it's a hot mess. So let's see. Now the thing is he going to let go of the third parties? I mean, there are more than one here. So let's see. What's the outcome for number 0909 and MC for the month of August? And then we'll see that way. What's the outcome? What's the outcome for MC and 0909 for the month of August? 5 of Cups. And I think I did tell you that August didn't look too swell. It was more like September, but 5 of Cups, Judgment, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. They're still juggling. And the Hermit. 5 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's some kind of disappointment here. I do feel like there could be some kind of like reaching out, talking. 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, but there's definitely a third party. The Lovers, yeah, there's some kind of disappointment in investing in other situations. I feel like you may get clarity that it's probably time to move on, especially for the month of August, because this person isn't making a decision. 3 of Cups, 2 of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles. The Star, he likes the attention, the Temperance, and the 10 of Swords. He may still need to heal or close out a situation. So what's the outcome for the month of August between number 0909 and MC? Four of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Queen of Wands, Six of Swords, Justice, and the Queen of Swords. There's still third parties for the month of August. He's still holding on to this Queen of Wands. There's some kind of side piece. This person could be younger. I don't know why I'm getting that. So I feel like what could be happening between you and him is probably you'll stop talking to him for the month of August. And you do have a new beginning coming in, all right? That looks really good. You have other options coming in. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So I don't feel like he's going to let go of them in August. Anything else that she could expect with MC coming up in the near future? The Star, the Four of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. The Two of Pentacles, Four of Wands. I feel like there's some kind of upcoming disappointment because of the lack of commitment or stability. I do feel like you will be getting over this, okay? Like you're going to be healing from this situation. Because I feel like you start realizing that you're not going to waste your time in making some kind of bad investment. He is going to come back around though. But I feel like you're going to make some kind of judgment call. All right. And you're going to realize like you don't deserve the Six of Pentacles or the Seven. You deserve the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like you're going to be turning your back on him. Six of Swords, King of Wands, Chariot. Yeah, King of Cups. You got other options coming in. Water sign and a fire sign. All right. And I feel like you are going to be holding on to... I feel like you're always going to be holding on to him, but I feel like you may start like realizing it's time. So energetically, you're still going to hold on to this person. But there needs to be a realization that by you holding on is you creating some kind of stagnancy and lack in your life. Like avoiding something that should be, you know, in your energy already. Someone that's spiritually connected to you. And, you know, because you are this High Priestess, Ace of Cups. You are this Empress. Hey, Liz. Who's life for you? I love you, girl. You're amazing. Thank you. Oh, I didn't actually. I just realized. There we go. Okay. So you got two cards. You got 0909 New Beginnings. Look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You are completing something major. It feels good to level up. Close the old chapter. A new adventure will unravel. And then you got 2112. You got, even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will soon come true. So that's your confirmation, boo. Love you, girl. All right, number 2222. Okay, the last reading was in regards to him ghosting me. That was a little over a month ago. I feel heartbroken. I thought this connection was divinely orchestrated. He's my soulmate. I fell in love with him. I'm overthinking and going crazy. What's going on with him? What's currently going on with Jay, the Taurus? What is currently going on with Jay, the Taurus? What is currently going on with Jay, the Taurus? The Hierophant. The Five of Pentacles. I feel like he has like cold feet. He got cold feet. What's currently going on with Jay the Taurus for 2222? Death and the Three of Pentacles. And the Four of Swords. What's the Hierophant? Chariot, Five of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Death, Tower. He could be going through a big life-changing event in his life currently. Knight of Wands. What's the Knight of Wands? Queen of Pentacles. What's the Chariot? Six of Pentacles. Why is the Hierophant? Queen of Swords. Is this number 2222? Three of Swords. No, there could be someone that he went back to. There could be someone that he's talking to. All right. I feel like with you, there's some kind of cold feet here. Yeah. Death, Tower, and the Empress. There's a few female energies in his energy. Six of Cups. I feel like he could be going through some kind of tower moment with someone specifically. He could have gone towards a new opportunity or made some kind of big change. Eight of Cups. Yeah. Three of Swords. Going through a transition. Hangman, the Temperance, and a Four of Swords. He could be healing from something like physically. Right? I don't know, Nine of Swords. There's a lot going on with him. Why are all these female energies here? Ace of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Two of Swords. He could be at limbo between two people, but there's some kind of bad ending. Is that Empress number 2222? Fool, yes. Okay, so he's mourning some kind of ending with you, but there's a lot of confusion. Why is a Tower? Nine of Wands, Emperor, and the Justice. Why is the Nine of Wands? I'm gonna be honest, I feel like he got scared off of your commitment with him in a way that you guys are coming up Emperor, Empress, okay? So he could have felt very much like a twin flame situation, something like that. I feel like there's a lot of confusion around. I don't know what took place as to why he ghosted you or why you guys ended. Why do you guys, there was a tower moment, but there's a lot of confusion from that. And it's creating some kind of shift within him, some kind of elevation or growth within him. I feel like there's somebody else here though, and I'm gonna find out in a minute. But when it comes to you, he hasn't let you go. He wants to make things right, but right now he's blocked off to it. Like he feels like with the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Swords is a stubborn energy. He feels a lot of pain and defeated energy. I'm not sure what happened here between you and him, but he feels like he just needs to be alone and heal. But I see him running back to someone else. Let's see if he's dealing with somebody, because there's other people here. I don't know if he feels like you had options. I don't really remember too much of your story, but and on the Empress side, which is you, he could also feel like you had options, or you had some kind of situation going on. Is Jay currently dealing with somebody? Is he currently dealing with someone? Eight of Wands. That would be a yes. He could be talking to somebody. The Temperance. This could be a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Two of Cups. Nine of Wands. And the Queen of Swords. Is he dealing with someone other than 2222? Knight of Pentacles. The Fool, Two of Cups, Page of Cups, Nine of Wands, Ten of Cups, Queen of Swords, Ten of Wands. He could be moving into a situation with someone. It feels kind of new. Okay, Nine of Wands, Ten of Cups, Seven of Wands. And the funny thing, he's not happy though. It's like, this is like some kind of impulse. I was just going to say impulsive energy, like a rebound. This would be a rebound. This would definitely be a rebound. Who is he dealing with? Ace of Pentacles, Page of Swords. So this is definitely some kind of new energy that he wanted a chance with. Five of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, High Priestess. So this is someone that he had in secret or he didn't tell you about. Definitely giving side piece energy with the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands. So what's up? How does he currently feel about 2222? Three of Pentacles, Empress, the World, the Three of Wands. Like he needs to distance himself. He wants to kind of be alone at the moment. But why? the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Nine of Pentacles, Four of Wands. I'm not sure if you're married, but there's something around that. All right. He just is like, I want to say I can't take it anymore. I don't know what that means. Like there's something that needs to change where you become single. Something may have came out to light. Five of Swords, some kind of competition, something that's getting between you and him. All right. Knight of Wands. So he took like some kind of impulsive action to kind of go to where he feels celebrated. All right. Even though it may have not been the right choice or decision, something like that. So yeah, there is a rebound. So I'm not sure if you're committed and he feels like, okay, well, I don't want to deal with that situation anymore. But there, on the Empress side, which would be you, there's a commitment. There's like some kind of conflict on your end. All right, you got 2222, feminine forces. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honor commitment to people around you. Don't judge, listen. All right, number 8888. You got a lot of synchronicities here, number 8888. Your timestamp is 2121. Hey, love. I feel the changes spiritually and opening paths in my life. I can't explain it, but I feel like I'm changing. Oh my God, I love that for you. I can't explain it, but I feel in a different way or more aware spiritually. The night I lit your candle, the changes started happening. Wow, that's beautiful. Looking forward for the new one and the oils. Sending a lot of love. Thank you so much. Okay, so whatever comes out for number 8888, whatever comes out. You're welcome, boo. Whatever comes out for number 8888. Ace of Swords. Four of Swords. You could definitely be getting downloads. Yes, Magician and the Justice. All of this is because of all your manifestations, all the magic that you got going on. So it's like confirming exactly what you just said. Six of Swords. You can be getting a lot of clarity. Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, yes. High Priestess, wow. Hierophant, ooh, girl. Five of Swords, okay, and the Five of Pentacles. What's the Ace of Swords, Page of Swords? Five of Wands. What's the Four of Swords and the High Priestess? Ace of Wands. There's something about your spirituality. Magician, Hierophant, the Moon, Justice, and a Five of Swords, Tower. There's a lot of big changes going on. You got a lot of majors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 majors, girl. You got a lot of new beginnings coming in, but there's a but. You need to take your time. Things may be moving. There's definitely a lot of things being like manifested like in the spiritual realm. That's what the changes that you're feeling. But there's something here. Why is the Five of Wands, Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, the Eight of Swords? What is she in her head about? The Three of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Seven of Wands, Strength. I don't know if you feel like your love life or, you know, about the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, this water sign. You need to kind of release that because you're stepping into a whole different realm to where I feel like you can't take certain energies with you. You are definitely ascending and you're elevating crazy. Four of Wands. There's a lot of stability that wants to come in. I feel like you do have a divinely guided connection coming in. You got the Sun. You're manifesting a lot of happiness, even though there may be a lot of like doubts, insecurities. Now what? What's the next step? All right. You got some kind of karmic justice, but why is the Five of Swords? King of Pentacles, King of Cups. You're going to have an option between two. All right. I feel like you need to, that's why it's like, take your time. Because what you're stepping into, and this King of Pentacles has been coming out for you for a while. I feel like this is that husband material I've been talking about. King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Emperor. Oh, Two of Pentacles. Okay. But what about this King of Pentacles? The Wheel of Fortune. What about this King of Cups? Hermit. Two of Cups. And the Knight of Swords. What's the Hermit? The World. you're going to have an option. And I feel like, you know what I feel like is going on for you? You're being, you're going through a transformation to be prepared about a very big step coming up of stability. This could be a move. This could be like a lot of new breakthroughs. And I feel like you have some, like a husband material coming in. However, there is something here about you taking your time because you may fumble. Okay. You may delay. Let me say it that way. Some kind of union that the divine has set up for you. Someone that's going to make a big change in your life. And I don't know, it seems like you could be missing out or missing out this Emperor, King of Pentacles. You know, that's my daddy energy. By maybe avoiding, or what is the Seven of Swords? Three of Wands, Five of Cups. What's the King, Queen of Wands? Page of Cups. I don't know if you're still, it's like avoiding this, or how could I say, it's almost like fumbling the Emperor, the King of Pentacles. I don't feel like you're going to go back to your past. It doesn't give me that. It's giving me more feeling disappointed that something didn't happen. Feeling disappointed that, you know, looking back at a situation. So the divine is like, it's almost like I need your slate to be cleaned. And this is what we're doing for you to come into a new energy, for you to understand and realize what you deserve, if that makes sense. So you are healing the death. Six of Wands. Yeah. You're going through it. Devil. Ace of Pentacles. And you know, but you need to know how to decipher your options and what you want to take, right? And so your manifestations come with being in that energy. Are you going to accept something less than just because, you know, this is the person that you saw yourself with, that kind of situation? It's like you can't I want to say like you can't heal in the same environment where you were hurt. And that old 88 gotta kind of be left behind in order for you to come into this whole new life that you're about to experience. So I was wondering if my new love is already around my energy at work. I know they hired new people. The school is chaotic now and I'm excited. Tell me about this new love. What is this new love? This King of Pentacles we keep seeing. Is this someone already around her energetically, or in her school or work? Is this person already in her energy? Five of Pentacles, no. Empress. Five of Wands. I'm gonna be honest with you, Wheel of Fortune. There's changes going on. I don't feel like this person is here as yet because, again, you're being worked on. The divine is working on you still. Yeah, Four of Cups. All right. There's still things that you need to release. I don't feel like they're in your energy as yet. Ace of Swords, Temperance. You're still healing. The divine is making a more confident you. What's the Four of Cups? Eight of Wands. Yeah. It's almost like the timing isn't on your time. Well, I feel like the divine is waiting for you, but it takes time, right? It takes time for us to come out some kind of comfort zone, if that makes sense. Regarding work, I'm wondering what's the outcome of my situation at work. At this moment, the fire marshal came in and changed everything around. I lost my area. It's not just me, it's several of my colleagues as well. I'm a bit irked, but I know it'll all work out for the best. I have faith, so I was just wondering what's coming up for 8888 when it comes to work. You sure are. What's coming up as far as work for number 8888? What could you expect next at work? Magician, here you are again. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're busy manifesting. That's why things will be fine. Knight of Wands. There could be some kind of fast changes. Page of Pentacles and the Fool. Two of Wands. Magician. Hierophant. You're manifesting some kind of elevation. Ten of Wands. Three of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like work is going to be fine. Judgment, you're going to have a decision to make. You may have two paths. You may get an option. Keep manifesting with your Queen of Wands ass, with your little witchy ass. You have a shift coming in. Why is the Five of Wands? The Chariot, the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Wands. There may be an option here. You may be given an option about something. What's the Knight of Wands? And what's the Ten of Wands? It may bring you some kind of burden with some kind of changes. It may have to do with your children. I don't know. This could be a change that may affect you being around your children or working late or something like that. What's coming up for her at work? The Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Swords. There is some kind of change that you may not be up to. Ten of Swords, Five of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Why is it Ten of Swords? Ace of Swords, Seven of Wands. There may be a little bit, there is change coming. I don't think you like it. Empress, the Moon. You're going to be very insecure about it. But what's the outcome? Emperor, Star, and the King of Wands. You're going to be fine. I just feel like there's a lot of like, you know, it's like when you're given the option like, hey, you know, we want you in this department. And you're like, but I don't know that department. So it's like you're going crazy in your mind. It's like, oh my God, what does this mean for me? I feel like, no, this is exactly where you need to be. I'm getting something very specific, and I'm not going to doubt my intuition on this. This could be, you may be thrown in a position or in a department to where you may be meeting that person that I've been talking about, because this person is here. Just be the passenger princess. Don't do anything. Don't be hesitant. Don't do anything. And I don't feel like you are that though. You're not a impulsive individual when it comes to work. But have faith. Everything is gonna work out. Well, there I go. All right, I need updates in love. What's coming up as far as love in the very near future? King of Wands, what's coming up in love? High Priestess, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and the Judgment. Emperor, so you could have a strong Aries trying to come towards you. Ten of Pentacles, the Devil, but you're releasing a lot of toxicities. Okay, let's see. Page of Cups, who is this? Someone she knows? King of Cups. You may have a few people coming towards you. I feel like you're going to follow your intuition, or so I hope, because Eight of Swords. Temperance, take your time. Same energy. King of Pentacles, girl. You got the Emperor, the King of Wands, the King of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. You're going to have options coming up, but someone here with the Two of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. I don't know. There's someone here that you're going to feel very anxious about. Why? Four of Swords, Five of Wands. You're going to be very mentally conflicted about this person. And be careful of any kind of energies coming towards you that are like married or committed. Because I feel like you may have tests coming up. You have a few options here. Emperor, Queen of Pentacles. You have a commitment, King and the Queen of Pentacles. But you're going to have to wade through it. I don't know. There's a shift that's needed. There's some kind of old way of thinking that is not going to be working for you in this situation. But it's leading to a commitment. King and the Queen of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Two of Wands. It's almost like, you know what I feel like? You may have a lot of tests coming towards you. Other people, as I said, this could be people with commitments. Not to say you're going to take them up on that, of course. But this could be just like different people. And I feel like the divine wants you to hold back for that person they're bringing. Like the person that you're trying to manifest. Hold your energy back from other people that are not in alignment with you in order for you to get that. So what's coming up in love for you is the test. and then boom, here goes this Emperor. Or in the mix of all these other people, the Emperor is there in the mix. I don't know why I just thought about Lucky Charms. Like, my favorite part wasn't the marshmallows. It was actually the grain. You know how people like to eat the marshmallows more than the grain? It's something like that. I don't know what Lucky Charms has to do with it, but it reminded me of like weaving through like the marshmallows to get to the grain, or other people weave through the grains to get to the marshmallows. Yes, exactly, like diamond in the rough, but I thought about cereal. You got 88, 88. Material and spiritual abundance. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending you the number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. All right, we got number 0440. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right, channel message in regards to love. Let's get the cheese man. Okay. What's coming up in love for number 0404? The moon and the justice. What's coming up in love? The 7 of wands. The Queen of cups. And the Ace of pentacles. The moon. King of swords. Justice. 6 of wands. Queen of swords, Queen of cups, temperance, Ace of pentacles, the devil. Oh, Lord, girl, you got a dirty offer coming in. That's what the Ace of pentacles and the devil is to me. The moon and the King of swords. Somebody's slick trying to come back in your energy. Knight of wands. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. This is an X. King and Queen of swords. Justice and the 6 of wands. Somebody's going to try to have some kind of new beginning with you. But this person is very sneaky. And I feel like they're coming in with doing the big one. With the 6 of wands, they could be coming in with a lot of pride and confidence. Like, that's mine. I got that. 7 of wands and the Queen of swords, Page of cups. I feel like you are going to put up some kind of boundary. The world, this is definitely someone that you had to close out a cycle with. This could be someone that you don't trust. Ace of pentacles and the devil, hangman. You made 7 of swords, Queen of wands. This is someone that put you in a third party. All right. But I feel like there's a shift. What's this hangman, devil, and the Ace of pentacles, Queen of pentacles, 4 of wands, and the King of wands? You're going to have an option between this person and someone else. So you could be sneaking away from an ex of yours that's trying to come back towards a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be. You could be, why is the devil? Wheel of fortune, 4 swords, and the lover. Is she moving away from the devil or going back to the devil? 9 of swords. Oh, Lord. King of pentacles and the 10 of cups. Be careful. There could be a karmic cycle that you may be tempted to move back into. I don't know if these are 2 people from your past. Tell me about this King of wands. 8 of wands, 10 of pentacles. Damn, Emperor. Heavy Aries energy. Somebody wants a commitment with you. Stability. What is she going to choose? Page of pentacles, Ace of wands. You're going to choose the more passionate one. 9 of wands. Someone that you haven't let go of. Okay, 3 of cups, 5 of pentacles, and the magician. 5 of pentacles. Girl, please don't go back to someone that's breadcrumbing you. Okay, somebody, there's a commitment here. There is somebody that really wants a 10 of pentacles. Talk to you about, like, listen, let's settle down. Let's get married. All right. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Sorry. Look at what you got going on. Okay. But I don't know. There's something sneaky here on your end. You're going to have options. All right. You're going to have options. You're going to have to follow your intuition. But you're going to have to end the situation with the other option. You may want to entertain both, but one of them look much, much better on paper. Let's see what else you got going on. Girl. Let's actually bring out the T deck. Let's see. And then I'm going to pull another energy there. You got air and fire mostly. A lot of Aries energy. And you got the King of Pentacles, Earth too. A lot of fire. What's coming up for number 0404? And you got, actually your card is the gut feeling. Be careful. What's coming up in love? What's coming up in love? Scarcity tactics. See, this is the person, that scarcity tactics, someone that's slick, somebody that, you know, may be very jealous, possessive. Okay, separation, bitterness, missing you, child services, Lord. This could be someone that you could have, you know, legal issues with. Legal issues are here, child services. Somebody that may not want to pay, fake flexing. All right, take care of their children, always partying. Queen rising. Uninterested, carless. This is someone broke. All right, an obsessive lover. I feel like that's who you got coming towards you. Reflecting. This person is thinking back. They're going to come back kissing your ass. But I feel like you're going to be wasting your time. Love call. Yeah, they're coming back towards you. Who's this other person coming towards 0440? Played out, engagement ring, higher commitment, and groupie. Clout hungry, grudge holder, and the butterfly. I feel like somebody else though is changing. I don't know. It feels like 2 exes. Bad karma. Dust it off, shine, and Cupid's arrow. Have faith. So love is definitely coming. You may have tests that divine is going to be bringing you, but one of these people really want to change, really want some kind of commitment with you. Caught a case, Lord, karmic friends, and the snake. Be careful. Somebody could have a little, you know, nasty down there. Death, relationship over, the runner, and the golden mirror. This is a narcissist, someone that wants to love bomb you. All right. There's somebody here in the mix that wants to change. All right. What could she expect coming in love? What else? Beast, the devil. I can't get past that. Capricorn energy. Okay, I'm not taking these because I don't know how they're supposed to come. Judgment. Wheel of Fortune. Page of Wands. And the 10 of Wands. The 9 of Swords. Hangman. Somebody's really stressed out. And you have changes coming in. You're going to have options, okay? Ace of Cups. Again, that Ace of Cups. Somebody that you may have a very sexual tension with. Like passion. All right? You're going to have some kind of new beginning. Some kind of commitment wants to come in. But it's going to be up to you on whether you're going to reject someone that's breadcrumbing you. What's this devil? 3 of Cups. 5 of Swords. Somebody is coming towards you that there's like a third party or commitment. You know, something like that. All right, tell me about this other person that wants to change. 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. This person may be not well in money. All right, they may not be doing well in money. The Lovers, the Hermit, but there's something about maybe them learning lessons, especially, I don't know, there's something around kids. They could be feeling like they're learning lessons right now. All right, 3 of Wands, 8 of Wands. I feel like this person is kind of waiting for you to come back around or commit or call them. The World, the High Priestess, and the Emperor. Somebody is literally elevating. Someone is changing. This could be somebody that's even leaning on spirituality. So I'm not sure if you're going to want either of these people. Does she know this person? Yes, I feel like you know who this is. I feel like you know who these two people are. It's just that one really wants some kind of change. The Empress, the Nine of Pentacles. You know, I don't know if stability-wise, you're going to be coming up on some money too. All right, you got 0440, the gut feeling. Follow your gut. It's more important than just the feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you also must bring value to the table. Treat others with respect, or else karma will bite your ass. 3 is a crowd. See, I feel like you want to entertain these two people. All right, so there goes that card for you. All right. Number 2020, girl. Number 2020. All right, for number 2020, should I focus more on my finances this year as far as looking for money or letting it play out and it come to me? What's number 2020's advice when it comes to finances? Strength, Hierophant, Tower, 7 of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Strength, Magician. I feel like you need to manifest. You need to be more in like the energy of flow and law of attraction. Not to say to sit on your hands. You got unexpected money coming in. All right, just be careful of some kind of bad investment. There may be an investment here that may sabotage your finances, but you may get it's like some kind of lump sum of money could be coming in, and boom, you make some kind of bad investment. 7 of Wands, you're not manifesting, okay? There could be also connections that are not keeping you in a... There could be connections around you that is also keeping you from elevating. These could be love connections, all right? Especially if you're very generous. So maybe this is the time to save. You may have an unexpected either financial obligation coming in. So this could be like, your money could be depleting a bit, even though there is a lump sum here. But there's something about a bad investment, or there's something about... like unexpected expense, okay, that could be sabotaging you. I don't feel like you stay there though. You don't stay stuck. But this would be the energy of saving money as well. All right, Page of Wands, yeah, and the Star. I feel like you come back up. There's something here. What should he be looking for money or letting it play out? The 5 of Cups, the 3 of Swords, and the Devil. Page of Cups, the Judgment, and the Temperance. Temperance, Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Swords, and the Moon. I feel like what the divine wants you to do is, number 1, save. Number 2, be aware of sabotaging energies, sneaky people, or people that may want to leech off of your money, especially when it comes to connections, females, okay? There is a change that's needed. I feel like you're going to see some kind of breakthrough. I feel like the action would be more of not letting it play out, actually taking action with what you have right now. So saving, you know, be careful of investments. Make sure you're budgeting. Make sure that your investments or your businesses, you are really looking at the books. There could be some kind of even theft here that you're even unaware of. Okay, there could be somebody, maybe at your workplace, you own businesses, that they could be taken from you and you're not even aware of this. Because you're not paying attention. You're distracted everywhere else when you should be distracted on this. Should he be chasing this money or letting it play out? I feel like there is a need to chase it. Not chase it like go look for it, but there's a need to... There's something around stability. Something around 2 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, 10 of Cups. Yeah, I mean, there could be an opportunity coming up that you may need to take. But I feel like it starts more so with what you have right now, saving, looking over your books, making sure nobody's stealing from you in your business. And think about the people that you're hanging out with, especially the ones that you may be going out on dates. That kind of, that's, you know, be cost effective, right? there could be something in specific that you may overindulge in with the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. There could be like a large investment that you may not want to do. And it has to do with like something that's not necessary. For instance, this could be, oh, you know, I want to change the, I don't know, the engine, or there's something like it's not necessary. I want to put something else on my car, but it's a big lump sum. It's not required right now. Just to flaunt, or there's something that you like to overindulge in. Because there's some kind of long-term goal here that you're trying to get to, that you need to keep your eyes on. I feel like you're not focused, you're distracted. That's what this is giving me. And it could be distracted on, you know, being a playboy. Does D, the Leo, really want something serious, or is this just for the moment? What are this person's true intentions with number 2020? What are the true intentions for number 2020? The Wheel of Fortune. What is this person's true blue intentions? The Eight of Cups and the Judgment. The Ten of Swords and the Temperance. The Star. Okay. King of Wands. This person is waiting for some kind of change from you. They may feel like you still need to grow up. Two of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Judgment. Ace of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. They don't. Okay, what are this person's true blue intentions with number 2020? Six of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Magician. Six of Wands, Four of Cups, Hierophant. I feel like this person is definitely trying to manifest a relationship with you, a higher level commitment. But this person doesn't want you to juggle them. This person doesn't want you to be playing with them. They want some kind of big change. They're waiting for some kind of transformation from you. They want you to let go of being in your head. They want you to stop overthinking it. They want you to transition. It's almost like wanting you to grow up and let go of other options. They're waiting for an opportunity from you. And they feel like the more time they're spending, the less they can become this empress. Okay, the less they have some kind of growth. This person may want children, a family, etc., etc. But they're, yeah, the Hierophant, commitment. But it's almost like how do they feel specifically for number 2020? Nine of Swords. You see Queen of Swords and the Sun. Like, am I going to get some kind of happiness? You could be a bit detached. Eight of Pentacles. They feel like you may need work. There's something here about you being very avoidant emotionally. This person wants change. They want commitment. Four of Wands and the Hierophant. But I feel like they're waiting for you to take charge, to take the lead. What connection should I expect with M, the Aries? What kind of connection could number 2020 expect with M, the Aries? Eight of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Seven of Swords, Five of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Two of Wands, the Star, Seven of Swords, King of Swords, Five of Cups, the Lovers. There's something disappointing coming up between you and this person, the Tower. Why? The Eight of Swords. Again, being in your head. I'm going to be honest. What you could expect is a lot of stagnancy with this person. But what are this person's true intentions with 2020? The King of Cups, the High Priestess, the Ten of Pentacles, the Death, the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. This person wants you. The issue is not this person. The issue is you yet again. All right. I feel like what you could expect is this person may, and there's an avoidance on your end to commit. And this person is looking at you sneaky. They don't trust you. So there could be some kind of stagnancy. There could be a time where this person, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Knight of Cups, could be communicating towards you. Like, you know what? I'm done with the breadcrumbing. I want to move away from this breadcrumbing energy, from some kind of stagnancy. Five of Swords. They could feel like, you know, you're very petty, or they could feel like you're just not ready for commitment. Nine of Swords. So what you could expect coming up, if there's not a change, is stagnancy. And then the Sun, the Page of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Magician. This person is going to manifest another opportunity elsewhere. Death. Yeah. And they're going to be like, they're going to tell you we're done. So I feel like their intentions are very good. This person wants commitment. Yeah. Okay. This person thinks about commitment with you, but they're like waiting. It's the same energy for both people. So that's why the common denominator here is you, my friend. It's you. Is A, the Scorpio waiting on me? Is A, the Scorpio waiting on 2020? The Tower, the Sun and the Lovers, the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles, the Temperance, the Magician, the Emperor. Is this all 2020? Whoa. How does this person feel about 2020? I don't know what you're going to do. Two of Swords. This person is waiting on you. Yes, they're waiting on you, but the wait is becoming burdensome. They're waiting for you to make a decision to level up again, to have some kind of rebirth, meaning to have some kind of come back around, for you to make something right, to actually work and put in the effort to commit. What are you going to do? Because all these people want the same thing with your ass. I don't know what they see in you, but yeah, I'm joking. That's my friend. Damn. Well, damn. This person is like, I don't know. You got the Hierophant and the High Priestess. This could be some kind of twin flame energy. This can be some kind of twin flame energy, or they feel very connected to you. I don't know if this person is very spiritual. Like they may like tarot or something like that. But this person wants you to come back and work. Like they want you to put in the effort. This is somebody that wants to be like conquered, like courted, like come by and be like, listen, I want you and only you, that kind of situation. So they're waiting on you. Yes, they're waiting for you to change. What's coming up between 2020 and this person? The King of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Fool, the Star. There could be an apology coming up. Okay, there could be some kind of change. But see, there's... Be careful. This person may end up finding someone else. I don't know who I don't know what you're going to do. Interesting. Should I reconsider some of my friendships with the people close to me? That's so interesting. That's what we said at the first spread when it comes to finances. Tell me about number 2020's friends. Should he be reconsidering some of these friendships? Ace of Wands, Three of Swords, Page of Cups, King of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Eight of Pentacles, the Temperance, Five of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. I feel like the energy is like, again, focusing on what you got going on some kind of accomplishments. Somebody could be holding you back from forward movement. How? The Emperor, the King of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Seven. Somebody, I don't know, somebody could be rubbing, like their ways could be rubbing off on you, and it's lacking some kind of growth from your end. This could even be like a masculine friend that could have gone through a really bad ending and maybe wants you to be some kind of player with them. I don't know if that makes sense. Who is this person that he needs to reconsider? Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands. This could be a fire sign like yourself. Somebody that could have betrayed you in the past. This could be an Aquarius. But somebody may be a bit jealous of you. The Death. This could be a Scorpio, Seven of Wands, and heavy Aquarius energy. Somebody doesn't want you to succeed. Somebody doesn't want to see you do better than them. All right. And this could be like energetically delaying you. Seven of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the World. This could be someone that even wants you to hold on to. This would be somebody giving you like the wrong advice about relationships. This is someone that isn't probably in a relationship and there's some kind of player and they want you to do that. All right. Heavy. Yeah. Somebody's very sneaky. Very sneaky. This could definitely be an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Libra, like heavy Aquarius energy. This person is going to be revealed to you, okay? Maybe through another female, or something may have to do here with the female, okay? Somebody may end up disappointing you. Somebody could have done something with an ex of yours. I don't know. Anyone else that number 2020 need to reconsider? Should we be reconsidering any other friendships? 9 of Cups, Hangman, High Priestess, Page of Pentacles, and the Judgment. 3 of Wands, 7 of Wands. You know what it is? You're not going to grow in a place where there is like stagnancy. You could be outgrowing somebody or some of these people. Yeah, Judgment. There is an ending. There's someone here that maybe have addictions or some kind of like overindulgence. There's a lot of envy around you, all right, that you need to separate yourself from. And I feel like you could be coming up on a very like spiritual ascension. There is something around a connection that somebody could be trying to sabotage, all right? Or maybe somebody doesn't want to see you in a connection, and it could be for their own selfish reasons. They feel like, you know, well, if you're in a connection, you're not going to have time for me or something like that. There is somebody here toxic that you need to remove yourself from. Who is this person? Heavy Aquarius energy, heavy Gemini. This is someone that you could have been friends with for a very long time, but it's somebody that you may feel like you're outgrowing at this point. Because there's something about you not stepping into your own Emperor energy. 9 of Pentacles. All right. This could be, I don't know. It's someone that does he know who I'm talking about? Yes, you may know, but you may feel insecure to take. I think you know who I'm talking about, but you may be a little bit insecure on leaving someone out in the cold or abandoning this person. With the Queen of Wands again here, there could have been, I don't know, there's something maybe around a female specifically, like somebody could have messed with one of your females or something like that, or there could have been some kind of shiesty shit, like a side piece. I don't know. Only you would know. All right. You got compassion. It's a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct, but it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world in your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. All right, my love. Number 1551. 1551. Okay. For the Aries, what's the next 3 months in love looking like? I want to change decks. For the Aries, what's the next 3 months in love looking like? Let's do the overall energy and we'll get into month by month. What's the next 3 months looking like for the Aries in love? Like 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. Damn. Okay, well, one thing's for sure. We're not talking about money, but your money's going to be looking good. Queen of Cups and the Hangman. Okay, heavy Pisces energy. You got Cancer, Scorpio. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, King of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. You could definitely be working at a reconciliation or a commitment here. There's some kind of marriage, heavy commitment, but it ends up dying off and there's an ending here. You may end up single. Empress, okay, there's definitely a strong commitment. You have a breakthrough here, but along the way you get some kind of insecurity and there's like ghosting or something here. You end up distancing yourself from this person, so there is some kind of ending, but it's like an ending that needs to happen. It's going to bring some kind of elevation. All right. And I do feel like you're going to be moving away from some kind of toxicity. You're going to be realizing that somebody's toxic. So there's a relationship coming in, or there could be a relationship that you're going to be working on, a commitment. I feel like it's going to be good, but somewhere along the line, there's insecurities. There's going to be like some kind of, what's the moon? Something could be revealed that you're going to call judgment. You could feel like this person is only breadcrumbing you, or they're giving to other people. There is an ending here. There could be some kind of ghosting, and then you separate yourself from this person and you end up single. But I feel like there's a lesson obviously to be learned here, especially if somebody becomes, there's a toxicity that comes in. All right, let's see. What month are we in? August. So let's start with September. What's September looking like in love? Hey, Anne. Hey, love. What's September looking like in love for number 1551? What's September looking like? All right, Ace of Pentacles, Five of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Fool. You could be freeing yourself from some kind of conflict or deception. Queen of Swords, yeah, turning your back towards someone. Heavy Aquarius energy, Gemini, Libra. Two of Wands, you could be moving forward and moving away from conflict. You could be moving away from a third-party situation. All right, Six of Pentacles, yeah, Eight of Swords. There could be a bit of conflict here, some kind of insecurity, a third party. All right, that I feel like is going to be changing for you, and you're going to be healing in the month of September and moving away from this energy. Chariot, yeah, Three of Pentacles, Five of Cups. There's disappointment, there's heartbreak, but you're going to get some kind of clarity from this situation. Four of Wands, King of Cups, and the Death. There could be an ending with a Scorpio. This could be a Pisces or a Cancer. Yeah, someone that you, from your past, all right? I don't know. You could be the one with the deception. You could be moving towards someone else. So there's a third party somewhere in the mix. We got two masculines. I feel like there's a heartbreak. You may be the one getting caught, girl. Girl. Okay. October. Let's see. What is October looking like as far as love? The number 1551. What's October looking like as far as love? The Temperance and the Hermit. October may feel a little bit isolated. You may feel a little alone. It's because you're healing. Eight of Wands. Okay, you may feel a bit introverted. Normal. All right. Ace of Pentacles. All right, King of Swords. Again, this air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, you may be healing from a real like heartbreak. All right. I feel like there's an opportunity again with someone here in October. Ace of Cups. You could be a bit insecure on whether, it's almost like there's a little bit of loss in faith around love. It's like you really don't want, there could be a little bit of depression here, so be careful. With the Hermit, the Five of Cups, the Ten of Swords, you could be feeling very defeated. All right, I feel like you are going to have an option. There's happiness that comes in, though. There could be an opportunity here with someone. This could be with the same person. But I feel like in October, you're going to be really healing, all right? Let's see. What's this? Two of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. You're going to be a bit conflicted on whether or not you want to heal this situation or work something out with this person. Three of Wands, Two of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. I feel like you end up, it's like you were waiting for this moment to come around. It's here, but then it's like, I don't know if I want it anymore. Four of Cups. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. What's the Knight of Swords? Wheel of Fortune. You want some kind of change from this person. You could be holding back in October. You do have an opportunity. I want to say it's with the same person. But I see you shifting now. Okay? September, October, November. What's November looking like in love for number 1551? What's November looking like in love? Ace of Pentacles again. Okay, so your phone ain't gonna be dry for too long throughout the months. Hermit, Virgo energy, and the Ace of Wands. You may have someone new now in your energy. Page of Pentacles and the Strength. Leo energy. Six of Pentacles. You may have an option between two in November. Yeah. And you may be a little conflicted on what you want. You're going to be trying to follow your, like, I feel like you're going to really, like, think about your wish fulfillment here. All right. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay, could be coming towards you. You may be investing, though, in another situation. And I feel like Two of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, you're going to have options November. All right, you're going to be getting a lot of attention. But again, it's like you're standing your ground on something. You want elevation. You want commitment. And I feel like that's what you're going to do. And you may be ending a situation with someone because you feel like it's the right thing to do. Judgment and the Eight of Wands, someone that may want to come back. Okay, so what happens in November? Page of Swords, the Lovers, and the Fool. You have some kind of new beginning. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Tell me about this new beginning. King of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Girl, we start back from, like, you give someone a chance. Who is she letting go then of here? King of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Swords? What? The Moon, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Devil. Heavy Capricorn energy. Who is she letting go? Of the Three of Cups, the Five of Wands. Okay, someone that had you stagnant and in competition. Who is she going towards? Five of Cups, Knight of Wands, Four of Cups. Oh my God. Three of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Sun. Girl, I don't know if you're going to be moving backwards. You could have like a whole commitment coming in, but then you end up moving back towards someone that you caught cheating. Or this could be you being caught cheating. Again, you're going to have an option between two. I don't know if you're juggling these two people. You're going to get caught. Okay, be careful. And then you're going to be leaving once. I feel like you're like with one person, then you end up with another, and then you end up with the other one again. Let me see something. So what's the outcome in November? The Judgment, the Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. The Three of Wands, the Hermit, and the Emperor. The Nine of Cups, the Devil. You're not going to let go of someone. You may end up right back into a toxic situation. This could be an Aries or a Capricorn. The Fool, the Death, and the Page of Wands. You may have some kind of rebirth with someone that you can't let go of. This is definitely someone that you have like a on and off relationship with. Why is the Nine of Cups and the Devil? There's some kind of like overindulgence between you and this person. You and this person, you guys can be very toxic, or you guys can't let each other go. There's somebody else here in the mix. The Moon, Two of Pentacles. There's like a side piece energy, but now I'm getting too feminine. So the Queen of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Ten of Cups. I mean, you may feel happy in this situation. Six of Cups, Five of Wands, but it ends up in conflict again. So I feel like you can be dealing with repetitive cycles in September, October, and November. All right, you got number 1551. Hold your vision, focus on the good, and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. And this is personal questions, so these are not generals. Don't say that. You're not going to stay single. You're going to find a baddie out there for you. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I think I went through all the questions. Let me just make sure. Hold on. What? Girl, somebody just sent me. What do you mean? How did somebody send me a question with the angel number? Hold on. This looks weird. I'm so confused. So my questions were already closed, but I got... All right, it's fine. I'll just do this. They gave themselves their own angel number. So I guess number 1130. I'm not sure where you got that angel number from, but okay, you gave it to yourself. Cool. Questions were already closed, but I'll do it. What do I need to know about my current love situation with Aquarius? What does number 1130 need to know about the current love situation with the Aquarius? 6 of Cups and a 5 of Wands. I don't know if there's a lot of people getting involved. There may be a need to move away from the drama or the conflicts. Could be family members, friends. There could be outside people getting involved and causing some kind of fight. Magician and the Knight of Cups. I feel like, okay, let's see. 6 of Cups, 4 of Swords. I feel like there's healing that wants to come in. Death, okay. Queen of Wands, King of Cups, and the 5 of Pentacles. Is this the Aquarius here? 8 of Swords. What's coming up between this person and the Aquarius? 8 of Pentacles, Temperance, and the 8 of Wands. I feel like you and this person are going to heal and work things out. There's some kind of change coming up. There's a heavy soulmate energy. There could be some kind of end of conflict. If somebody was dealing with someone else, that's coming to an end. All right. But I feel like trying to create something with this person is still heavy energy. So what's coming up between them? Ace of Wands, Star. Yeah, the Chariot. I feel like something is going to work out. It may just require a lot of work. You could end up pregnant if, I mean, the pregnancy energies here. Empress, Ace of Cups, and the 9 of Cups. I feel like you end up getting exactly what you want. 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords, and a 4 of Cups. Whose energy is this? Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands. You may have an option between two, though. Somebody could be missing out on opportunity with you, but this is someone else showing up in your energy. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. You may have an apology coming in while you're investing in like a commitment with, I'm assuming, the Aquarius. Yeah, Justice, the Fool, and the High Priestess. You and this person could be twin flames if you resonate with that term. This could even end up in marriage. So there's a big change coming up, but I feel like there's outside energies that need to stop interfering. I feel like that is going to come to an end. There could be either a mother figure. I don't know who this Queen of Cups is. All right. There could be a mother figure here that this person is going to be cutting out. I feel like there is the energy of wanting to heal things. I feel like there is the energy of 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. What's this about? 4 of Wands. You know what's funny? I don't know who the masculine energy may be becoming a bit insecure, but that may make this person want to really work at things, come back towards you, if that makes sense. This person is feeling left out in the cold. Again, I feel like there's healing coming in between you and this person. Let me see if I can get another energy. What's coming up between the Aquarius and this person? What's coming up in this current love situation with the Aquarius? 7 of Cups. 4 of Wands. See, I don't know where I'm getting, like, listen, a relationship is to be between two people. I mean, unless you're into like poly relationships, but this doesn't have to be interference from another love situation. This could be like friends, families, you know what I mean? I mean, take the energy as it resonates. 7 of Cups, 10 of Cups. I feel like you and this person want to manifest, again, some kind of healing. There's a lot of love here. There's a new beginning. 2 of Pentacles, but there's too many cooks in the kitchen. This could be from a mother figure. I'm not sure who this could be from an ex, okay? 4 of Pentacles, but I feel like you're both holding on to this. Again, Hierophant and the High freaking Priestess, bro. Whew. Okay. Twin flame energy. Again, if you resonate with that term, there's a new beginning between you and this person. I feel like both of you guys are kind of like choosing you guys, if that makes sense. You're both choosing you. Queen of Pentacles, Death, and Three of Cups. If there's a third party, that's ending. Ace of Cups, the Devil, and the Eight of Cups. Somebody could be walking away from someone toxic. All right. Page of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. There could definitely be like a conversation on boundaries. Ten of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. There's healing around some kind of heartbreak. All right. And I feel like, again, the masculine energy, there's a shift in this person's perception. Three of Swords, Nine of Wands, that they don't want to let this person go. All right. They want to hold on to this. This feels like, you know, almost like I want to work at my marriage. That is nice. All right, everyone. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for holding me down. Thank you, Astro. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Martinez. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully on, yeah, I don't know. We'll do probably like next week's energy or something. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Take care. Bye.